started becoming a parent, I had a lot of ideas about how I would parent. I had a lot of very neat, tidy plans about how it all would work out. And having come from several generations where breastfeeding was not the norm, I decided I really wanted to breastfeed. And I was coming back to work full time. My child would be in daycare full time. So that was the end of the story until my daughter was born. And then it all unraveled from there. I realized that breastfeeding really took a learning curve, and so did the whole experience of mothering. It really was a journey. And I found myself, as I was coming back to work, just really sort of dreading how would I, balance a job that I loved and then the mothering experience and breastfeed my child on top of that. And I remember very distinctly coming back to show my child off around 6 weeks, the very first visit. I walked into the building and suddenly my child went into a feeding frenzy and wanted to feed. And I thought, where am I going to go? There's nowhere in this building. Should I duck into a bathroom? And then I had forgotten that several months before, Congreso went through a process of meeting with different people to set up a breastfeeding room, a lactation room. There were several chairs, there was curtains, there was privacy, there was pictures, posters of different people feeding their children. I got to hang a little sign on the door that said "Mom at Work," and I felt really validated in that role, both being an employee and also being a mom. And again, I came back the first day after some time off, and my first instinct was actually to hide in my office. So I have one of the few offices on the floor, and I thought, well, let me go to my office. It's private. I can lock the door. It's safe. And then I looked at the blinking email, the several to-do lists, the piles of papers to sort through, and thought, how is pumping and working going to coexist? It's not happening. I could hear the pump echoing through the office. And so at that point, one of my colleagues said, why don't you go to the breastfeeding room? And I said, yes, I remember where that is. And so I did go, and I've been there twice a day for the last 160 days. It's really been something that my work really has supported me with by providing that space rather than the bathroom or a closet area or just some extra storage room. There's a place that's really friendly to mothers, and it's really allowed me to make that commitment. I joke often that it's my second office because often that is the only time in the very hectic and busy day that I can commit 100% to being a mom while I'm at work. And I think that can be rare. So I think the experience has just really benefited me and my family in the way that we've saved on formula, that I really have been able to emotionally balance both motherhood and being a value member of the team at Congreso. I've also become this very unlikely champion for breastfeeding. I never thought I would be such an advocate for it, and here I get to talk to clients who see me coming out of the breastfeeding room. I get to talk to other staff. People kind of creep into the room and look around at it. There is breastfeeding literature in there. There's information about resources for women, WIC, food stamps, everything. And so I think it's just been an amazing support to me personally and to the community in general.